Well, it's time for the time change. It feels so early, but it seems so late. I'm ready for spring. So ready. Well, it happened. The time change. Oh boy. Can we do it? I don't know. I'm so ready for spring and warm weather. I guess I'll take the inconvenience of the time change. Not that I have a choice. There is one thing that has happened, some of the best news that has happened, and I'm looking for good news, people, but the Blackbirds are back. That's the deal. It's gonna happen. Maybe snowing now, but down the road we'll be complaining about how hot it is. So just remember that. So welcome to Healing Pastures. Every Sunday I do what I call the Sunday message, when I try to make sense of what uncomfortable, difficult, challenging, or beautiful, wondrous things I've experienced in the week as I start a farm from scratch. And the big lesson I keep learning over and over again is that there is no I in farm. There might be one in farming, but in farm, there's no I. But that was last week's Sunday message. I'm still kind of on that roll. As this is bigger than I ever thought it would be. But when I jump into things, it's so icy here. When I jump into things, I jump in, you know. It's like I don't tentatively stick my toe in the water. I frickin' go for it, which has positives as well as negatives. Like, I wanted a greenhouse, so I had this built out of these plastic things, and they're falling apart. That was a mistake, but the structure is sound, so we just have to replace the outer thing. I found that I couldn't do it all myself and take care of my dad and record music. So I am deeply grateful for all the help that I've gotten from Joel Howie and his son Luke and Corey Vineyard and my St. Lawrence University interns, Sam and Callie. And yeah, that's the lesson that just keeps impacting me. That it is possible. A lot of things are possible that seem to be impossible, but the one impossible thing is you can't do it alone. And that keeps coming back to our world, our culture, where technology seems to be intent on separating us from each other. And we need to take back our communities. We need to take back our friendships. We need to spend some time in person with people who we care about. And that's the Sunday message. That's all I got, people. It's it's really early, but it seems late. That's unpleasant. But we're gonna have warm weather this week, and the Blackbirds are back. And here's a song about that. And let's get on with this week. I hope you have a great week, sending out thoughts and prayers and support and energy to those of you who need it. And I could use a little bit here right now. So please, if you haven't subscribed yet, could you subscribe and give it a thumbs up? Could you leave a comment below, please? I'm begging you. That helps so much to get the message out into the world that regenerative farming is a thing. A lot of people don't even know it exists, that we can actually farm in a way that is cost effective, that heals the land, that heals each other, that heals ourselves, that heals communities, that provides nutrient dense food, that heals the soil, that attracts wildlife, that does all the good things that we want to do in the world. So get out there, people. Do the things you want to see done in the world. Be the change you want to see. Cowabungah Shazaaam. I gotta put a Sunday message together. All right, we can do this. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Why does it work out better than we can possibly imagine? Spring is here. Spring is coming. It's on the way. The birds are back. Peace, love, Groovyness. Amen. So I don't know if that was the Sunday message or I need to say something else. I don't know. I don't feel like doing it. Yeah. I don't know. Sometimes I don't have anything to say. Sometimes I just want to sit and be quiet. Drink my coffee. So I had a long talk with Joel Howie. Let's try that again. So I had a long talk with Joel Howie yesterday. All the things we're going to do. We're going to be building ponds. We're going to be opening up some silvo pasture. We're going to run chickens and ducks in front of the sheep to eat the snails. We're going to get cows on the land. And I had a long talk with Corey as well, and we're gearing up to create cattle loading bud boxes on every piece of land that we have access to so that we can move cows way easier than we've been moving them. We're going to, we have to do boosters for the vaccines. I did break down and give in to the pressure to vaccinate the sheep, the girl sheep. Haven't done the boys. Because it looked like we were going to lose a bunch of them. So we vaccinated, and now we have to do the booster. But this is going to be the last vaccines that I give my animals. And Corey and I are still very, very good friends, but he's probably going to take his sheep back. And that has to happen in April, which is now only 3 weeks away. We need to separate the sheep out so that we know whose lambs are whose. And I've made some connections in the solar sheep grazing industry. So it's looking like I'm going to get paid to feed my sheep, hopefully starting in May. It might even be where I lamb because there's lots of shade and there's lots of protection. And then I can move Spike and Luna to the boy sheep while the lambing happens, because Spike, he thinks every lamb born is his and he chases the mothers off, and I can't have that. What else am I thinking about? I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to record the other 400 songs that I've written, plus some of these cover songs that seem to be demanding that I sing them. And trying to get Mark Shepard in Wisconsin to give me a time and a date so we can do a Zoom interview. Also doing the same with Greg Judy. There's a lot to do. And the bottom line is, Joel and I pretty much agreed, we need other people, and we need to create an incubator where young people can come in and start their own farm-based businesses that we can then support and help to market. So that's going on. We have several steers that need to be harvested this summer. So if you want beef, you can get a quarter, a half, or a whole, or you can just buy cuts. We're working on that. I got to get more hay. More hay. The girls went through hay, but I found this guy, Kevin, who actually hays the land at where the girls are, has been showing up with hay, and he won't tell me how much I owe him. He wanted to just give me the hay, but I got to pay him. And we're almost out of hay over at the cider mill. Like, that's all the stuff that's going on. My dad's doing well. He wants me to get him up early today so he can get his church service in, but I'm not going to wake him up early because it's already an hour earlier than he normally gets up. So, okay. So that's what I'm working on. What are you working on? Leave a comment below. Let me know what you're working on in your life. Oh my goodness. Anyway, we have meat. I will be heading down to Albany the first weekend of April. So if you're one of my Albany peeps, let me know what meat you want. It's on the website. The geezer wants me to get him up, but I haven't even finished my coffee. I like to have my coffee first before I wake him up. I like to have a little me time. You know what I mean? Anyway, that's my ramblings. I don't know if I'll use that or not. But the song is definitely going to be Blackbirds Are Back. I did hear one the other day. So that's a good sign. Oh, and the mergansers are back. Usually they stop at our little river down the hill early in the spring on their way north. So that's hopeful, even though it's snowing at the moment, which I find vaguely irritating. Welcome to the time change, people. Cowabungah Shazaaam. Amen. Blackbirds are back and they're singing in the trees. They're singing in the trees about the breeze. Blackbirds are back and they're singing in the trees. They're singing in the trees about the breeze. The blackbirds seem to know just how to melt the snow and to get the sun to stay. This may come as a shock, but they each must leave the flock and stake out their territory. Blackbirds are back and they're singing in the trees. They're singing in the trees about the breeze. Blackbirds are back and they're singing in the trees. They're singing in the trees about the breeze. The grass is turning green in patches by the road, and though it's cool, it isn't cold. And all the deer I've seen are so hungry for the green that it makes them rather bold. Blackbirds are back and they're singing in the trees. They're singing in the trees about the breeze. Blackbirds are back and they're singing in the trees. They're singing in the trees about the breeze. When the peepers start to sing, it's so encouraging, 'cause then you know it's really spring. When the peepers start their song, you know it won't be long till you'll be mowing your front lawn. Blackbirds are back and they're singing in the trees. They're singing in the trees about the breeze. Blackbirds are back and they're singing in the trees, about the breeze. Blackbirds are back and they're singing in the trees. They're singing in the trees about the breeze. Blackbirds are back and they're singing in the trees. They're singing in the trees about the breeze. Blackbirds are back and they're singing in the trees. They're singing in the trees about the breeze. Blackbirds are back and they're singing in the trees. They're singing in the trees about the breeze. Blackbirds are back and they're singing in the trees.
Good morning.
Good morning to you. It's time to wake up. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Say hello to everybody at the Sunday message.
Yeah,
Here's your water.
thank you.
All right. It's 8:15. You wanted to get up early.
Yep,
All right, but it really feels like 7:15, just so you know,
yeah,
because they had the time change.
yeah.
Yeah. All right. Ready to start his day. Cowabungah Shazaaam. Hi, girls. See if we can open the door. Yeah, we can open it. Come on out. Whoa, slippery. Great camera work as I fall on my face. You guys just want your mealworms right here? Go for it. Have your mealworms. I think that's all they really eat. They hardly ever actually finish their food. That's what they're going to do in the summer. They're going to eat snails and slugs and have the parasite that killed my sheep. That's what they're going to do. They don't know it yet, but they're on the team. Go Ducks. I've been down here all winter because it's been so deep. But now it's frozen. Let's see if I can get a little closer to that merganser. Right here. Let's see. There we go. That's a little better. All right. Let's see if I can get even closer without it flying away. Behind this tree. There we go. Now zooming in. Look at that. That's a handsome merganser. so pleasant out here. Well, we have a merganser. I saw a little mink or weasel or something over there as well, but I gotta get back into the house, into the garage, and edit the Sunday message, and it's just one of those days when you want spring so bad and it's not here yet, and you just have to accept. You just have to accept that you're gonna post hole. It's okay. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna make it. We're gonna survive. We gotta stay on our toes. We gotta get stuff done. We gotta build communities. We gotta help each other out. We have to use our time wisely. We have to appreciate what we have and focus on where we want to go and stuff like that. So yeah. So I don't know if that's helpful for anybody. But the blackbirds are back, and the mergansers are passing through like they do every year, and the sun is shining longer and staying sunny sometimes, and we have warm weather coming, and I gotta go edit this together. Peace. I've been lying in the hay with Spike and Luna for a few minutes here. What are you doing, Luna? What are you doing? And holy crap, it's like 9 degrees. Not bad on the hay. But it's nice that there's sun. It's gonna warm up again tomorrow. And we start the week. It is March 2nd. Cold. Very, very cold. Ooh, there's a raven. Ooh, I think the ravens have a nest in that silo. See that little structure? I keep seeing ravens going over there. That could be interesting. All right, so I just got back to the cider mill. I went and did the girls while I had Sam working with a snowblower. We're trying to free up this fence where the boy sheep are because the coyotes, we saw coyote tracks inside the fence yesterday, and so we're trying at least to see if it's possible to just snow blow around that thing. And what I see is it looks like Luke is helping Sam. So I have 2 young men helping me, and that is freaking amazing because there's only so much that I can physically do. No sheep were harmed by the coyotes. I think it might have been a advanced scouting patrol, so we're working on it. Damn, they stopped working. Just trying to capture young people working. They're good workers. And see, now the light's gone. It was just like a moment. Just a moment. There's a Spiky. What are you doing, Spiky? Oh, it's actually the position. It's only from over here that light shines like that. Huh. Oh well. So much for that. Hey, hey, hey. I got treats for you. I got treats. Come here. I got treats. I got treats. A treat. Hey, Mike. Come here. Oh yeah. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. I was sitting here yesterday. It was 9 degrees. and I was perfectly comfortable because I had Spike on one side and Luna on the other, and I was behind a hay bale. That to me is good insulation. And my nose is running. Yes. All right, so it's Monday, March 3rd, and we got 2 bales rolled in here, and I just had a wonderful hangout session with the dogs, and Luke Howie and Sam Voter helped me move the bales in, and then Sam had to go, and then Luke hung out for a little bit and actually got some footage of me hanging out with the dogs, which was kind of cool. He's a good hand, good steady camera hand. And Luna is finding stuff in the hay over here. This is a new bale. I wasn't going to open it, but then I wanted a place to sit, so I opened it so I had a place to sit. It's very green. There's a lot of green grass in here, and I think that's good. But it's also not the driest. So I'm a little concerned about mold and stuff, but I'm learning about hay. And learning about pretty much everything else that I'm learning about. I like to learn. Anyway, it's a nice day. It started like below zero and just kept warming up all day. And it's quite pleasant right now in the high 20s. And yeah, that's the report from Monday. Ship. So I'm trying to distract the sheep to give Sam a chance to dump apples, but here they go. They're coming. Here they go. Here they come. Sam was like, I want to give the sheep apples. I like doing that. Now I got to go protect the dogs or hang out with the dogs. But we need to kind of cover this area with some hay because obviously they've been here for a while. If we can get a serious thaw, maybe we can even move these girls. Oh, that would be great. So yeah, so I just distracted him. I was the distraction man. Nice. Spike and Luna get to eat their meal in peace without the sheep trying to steal it. Good boy, good girl. Good boy, good girl. Finish your dinner. Yeah. Oh boy, it's so cool to see the snow melting. Yeah. Who's a lonely girl? Who's a wet, ragged girl? Yes. Yes. Who's a good girl? You eating your dinner? Come on, finish your dinner. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Yeah, finish your dinner. Come on. That's actually a pretty good darn picture of Sam. So it's warm rain, not that it feels warm, but it's warm and it hits the snow and it basically starts misting. Freckles is like, what else you got? It is March 6th. Is it Wednesday? No, it's Thursday. And it is not frigidly cold. Stuff is melting. Cowabungah Shazaaam. We've had a thaw for like 3 days. The river's flowing. Anyway, some blue sky coming in. Oh yeah. I'll take it. I will take it. We're not done with winter, but boy, we sure needed a break. Okay, now they're not doing it. Now that I got the camera on, Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's friendly. Some of the ewe lambs were ramming each other yesterday. Here we are, March 7th. We're having a snow squall. And just like that, the snow squall is over. But it's still windy and it's still cold. But it is March. It's gonna warm up eventually. Waddling towards spring. That's how I feel. Yeah. Peace, love, and grooviness, everybody. Have a great week. And we got warm weather coming. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. Thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe, leave a comment below, give it a thumbs up. Share this with somebody who you would like to torture with bad weather. And I'll see you next time. Boom.